to my favorite bunch of beauties. Welcome back to Niecy W Beauty. My name is Denise. If you are new here, welcome. I hope you enjoy the content and I hope you subscribed. Welcome to Monday morning makeup number 7, I believe it is. This video is going to be me entering a challenge from Lorraine Coleman-Johnson on Instagram, and it is called her Gothuary Glam challenge, and I believe she named this Gothuary Glam on her own. I am going to read what she posted, and hopefully this will kind of bring it into focus what I am going to be doing today. It says, trees are spirited, eerily beautiful watchers, inspirational. And it says also, some old folks say, be careful what you run from, because like people, there are places that are hurting and they just need some healing and a little bit of loving. And sometimes the answer isn't to run or hide, but instead to go right on in, especially into the deep dark woodlands where it can seem and sound scary. But everything is not as it appears, and the sounds you hear carried on the winds are the stories the trees want everyone to hear. And those other sad sounds echoing in the stillness are dropping tears, splatters of grief from loss over the many, many years. Someone has to remember, they say, those no longer here. Someone has to remember, they say, those no longer here. Oh, I feel stupid. So that the memories of their life here never disappears. So we are going to jump on into this challenge. And you may see me drinking this quite often through this video today, because I have had like the itchiest throat. Like, I mean, a throat so itchy that it made you start tearing up and coughing. And anyway, so I have some ginger tea with honey and lemon in it, so I am just going to jump on into drinking that too. And it's a yogi, it's the yogi ginger tea, and it says that it supports digestion, healthy digestion, but that's not what I'm drinking it for. And I like yogi teas because they have these little quotes on them, and this one says, love is the highest of all virtues, which is funny because then I chose a Valentine's Day cup. But anyway, we are going to jump on into this video, and I have already, for the sake of time, done my brows and my eyeshadow base. I am just going to set that eyeshadow base, and then we will get started. I think for this video I am going to be using some tape, because I'm trying to do a specific thing, and I hope that it comes out like I like, or like I want. Alright, so base is set. I am going to pull my eye brush just a little bit closer to me. And I'm going to be using, I don't know if I said, the Nomad Haunted Europe palette. I think there is not a black. I need to see if one of my palettes that I pulled out has a black in it, because I feel like I need one. Ooh, I might need that little mustardy, that little. I'm going to be using more than one palette. Okay, so there's going to be a mixture of palettes. So there's going to be the Iceland Fire and Ice palette from Nomad, and then also the, I think this is the, which one is this one? This is the Evergreen pressed powder palette from Lethal Cosmetics. So I am going to jump right in, and I am going to pull the Lethal Cosmetics palette first because I want to use this sort of grungy greenish brown shade in my I have to look back at my, and then there is like a greenish, like a brownish, like old leaves or something in this inspiration picture. So that should be perfect. So I'm going to use that and put it in my crease. And here we go again. I never pull the film off of these things. But I'm going to put that in my crease. And I even had to kind of look up Goth. Oh, that is darker than I thought. That is really not what I thought it was going to be. I may put something on top of this. I had to kind of look up what like a goth photo was because I don't want to do something and say it's a goth. And I forgot to put the table. Y'all not telling me nothing. I had everything here. Because I want to try and do the look some justice. I don't want to just put some dark shades on my eyes and say that it's a goth look. I want to actually be somewhat authentic with the look. So we're going to put that there. And where's my other one? So I'm going to place this tape, if I can make it come off of the backing. Alright, that only took me 20 minutes. Alright, so back into this shade, and I don't even know what the color of the shade is. I'll tell you in a second. This is the shade Arboreal or Arboreal. But yeah, we will put that in the crease. I was hoping that was a little bit more mustardy looking. It turns like into a dark brown. And let me zoom in a bit. It kind of turns into a dark brown. I'm going the wrong way. Too late. Alright, so it turns into kind of a dark brown in my crease. And that's kind of not what I'm going for here. So I'm going to see if I can put something else on top of it. Something from these 3 palettes, because we're not going into another one. Let's see. Let me look in one of the Nomad palettes, and what I think I'm going to put on it is the shade Odin. I think I'm going to put the shade Odin on top of it, and let's see how that works. That's kind of not the shade of green I want though. Let's see what happens. Nope, kind of not the shade of green that I want, but we'll go with it. Oh, maybe I should have. I just kind of made it darker, but oh well. What I'm going to do, Let me take another brush. I'm going to get a small sort of fluffy brush, and I'm going to go in with the shade Hekia. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I'm going to go over the top of the shade here and just sort of, yeah, we'll go with that. This one, let's just say that I was trying to match the tree with that one right there. It's all right. We can make it work. And we'll just go over the top here with this shade to sort of blend it out. And I am going to take a smaller shadow brush. I'm going to go in with the Sonia G Worker Pro, and I'm going to go in, let's see, let's go in with the shade Dark Castles. And I feel like I'm using the Iceland palette more than I'm using the palette I intended to use, but it's okay. And I am gonna concentrate that right here. So yeah, this one is good. This is sort of, this one is sort of making up for that black that I don't have. And this one is super pigmented. Okay. Alright, with this one you pretty much have to blend for your life. Alright, so I am going to go in, this is kind of gray. I think I'm going to do two different shades. I am going to do the shade Gallow and Lava, which is this shade here. And I think I'm also going to go in with the shade Catacombs, which is in the, then again, I know what I'm going to do. I'm changing my mind. Y'all are seeing the indecisive side of me today. I think I'm going to go in with the shade Big Bad Wolf from the Haunted Europe palette, which is this one. And then this is the shade Catacombs. And I think I'm going to put Gallows and Lava into the inner corner. And we'll see how that works. That's the plan. Alright, so I'm going to take a shadow brush and we are going to go in with the shade Big Bad Wolf. It almost looks like a purpley gray shade. Oh, that's pretty. This is the Builder 3, sorry, from Sonia G. Sorry I didn't tell you all what this brush is. I don't think this brush is available anymore though. Alright, so that is the Big Bad Wolf, and now I'm going to go closer in with the shade Catacombs. The Catacombs. Okay, I like that, I like that, I like that. And let me take this same brush. Let me just kind of dust it off a bit. I need to set this on the warmer. My tea is going to get cold. Let me just dust it off a bit, and I'm going to go in that with that shade Gallows in Lava, which is a greenish shade here, and I'm going to go into the inner corner here. Okay. I'm going to pull this tape off. Ooh, that is very sharp. And I am going to do my face, and then I'm going to come back and do my under eye. I'm going to do something real quick though. This one might be a little bit too dark. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a shimmery shade, which I hardly ever do. I'm going to take the shade Hoya Basiu Forest, and I hope I did not completely butcher that name. That one is this one here, and I'm going to do the brow bone. This one doesn't look super shimmery, so I think I can get away with it. That is actually really subtle and pretty on the brow bone. All right, so what I am going to do now is I'm going to do my foundation, and I am going to do my concealer, and then I will go back to under my brows. And I forgot to grab a foundation, so I'll be right back. I am not going to put a primer on because my face is still feeling nice and moisturized from my skincare. So I am just going to go in with the MAC Studio Fix Fluid SPF 15 in the shade NC47. I'm going to grab my favorite brush here and bring a mirror back. Before I put my concealer on though, I need to take this makeup wipe because I have a little bit of fallout here. And I need this look to be like I want this look to be. So we are going to this thing is drying up on me. All right, I'm going to put my concealer on, and I'm going to keep this Juvia's Place I Am Magic concealer, and this is in the shade 11, and we will use this brush here, which is the mini base, just to blend it in. Okay, I do not go overboard with concealer anymore. I just put it where I think is darkest and blend it around. Alright, and I feel like I kind of lost this brow a little bit, so you want to pull the plastic off of this mirror too. And yeah, this one is looking a little, the other one looks so much fuller. What is going on? And I feel like Goth is about the brows also, so gotta make sure I get these things right. Okay, think I got it okay. All right, and before I set my face, I have a this cream bronzer that I didn't get a chance to use with last week's basket, so it's going to stay in this week's basket. And this is from Merit. This is the Bronzer Balm. I hope I'm saying that right. These little teeny letters in this, these old eyes are mine. But we're just going to put a bit here and here. I like that it's not super pigmented, but I do get a little bit more definition. I do like that. I'm going to take, let me see, what is this brush? Alright, this is the blurring buffer from Bare Minerals, and just kind of blend the edges just a little bit, because this is a very subtle bronzer. Alright, what I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and finish my under eyes. I am going to, let's see, I'm going to use I'm going to use a black waterline today. I know I have one from Charlotte Tilbury in this here. Well, actually, since this one came first, I'm going to use the one from Mally. This is her Evercolor Gel Waterproof Liner in Onyx. And I'm going to put that on the waterline. And this one is very black and very creamy. Alright, and I'm going to take the shade, I think, I can't pronounce this, Drax Home Castle. And I'm going to go under my lower lashes with this one. And I might darken it, but we'll see. Okay, you messed that one up. That was sharp, and you messed that one up. Okay, that's cool. Let me use a little bit more here because I feel like so I am going to try to pile on the mascara here. I wish I had, oh, I do. One sec. Alright, so I'm going to use a mascara primer, and this one is going to be from Mally. And this is the Open Up Mascara Primer. Because I need these. Oh, look how nice this is. It has a big wand on it with blue bristles, but let's see. Alright, so far so good. Let's see if we can pull some out at the bottom. Alright, so I'm going to let that dry for a few minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and put on some blush, and I'm going to use this blush from Up Beauty, and this is the shade Positive right here. And I'm just going to have my Bare Minerals blush brush. Like, this is one of my favorite blush brushes. This is the Blooming Blush brush. This mirror is really nice too. But it's shedding. Oh no. I have had this for a long time. But we don't want brush bristles all over our face. So that's the blush, and I'm going to take this highlighter from Merit, and this is the Day Glow Highlighting Balm in Citrine, and that is going to be our highlighter for today. And I'm just want to take my finger and just sort of tap it in there. All right. I feel like that did pick up some of my blush, but it still looks okay. That should have given enough time. Let me put a little bit more of this on. Let's do this. Let me do my lips first. And then I'll go back and do my mascara. I'm going to be putting a black lip liner on, and this is the lip liner from NYX, and this is their, what do they call this? Mechanical lip liner, and it's just in the shade Black Lips. And I'm going to probably try to fill in a little bit with this one too. The lip color I have is a little on the purple side, so I mean, it's a super deep purple from Kaleidos. I thought I had a black liquid lipstick, but I don't. So this one is from Kaleidos, and it's called Scorpion Fruit. And let's see. I had some on the inside of my lip. That's the thing. You always have that line because you can't get this thing on your lip like you want it. Alright, so I'm going to go in and do my mascara, and then we'll be all set. So this is just a telescopic mascara from L'Oreal, one of my favorite bottom lash mascaras because it has the little skinny wand and you can get right up to the very edge and pull those little puny lashes out. And oh, I was getting ready to do the top lashes too. I am going to use the back stack for the top. Alright, this look probably would be better with lashes, but I'm not doing that. So this is the look, and I'm going to take pictures of this look, and I am going to post it on my Instagram. I'll put my Instagram down in the description. But this is going to be my submission for the Gothuary Glam challenge on Instagram, hosted by Miss Lorraine Coleman-Johnson. This challenge is actually open to anybody that who wants to participate in it, and it will end on February the 6th. So you do still have a good amount of time to submit if you want to. So that is this Monday morning makeup video. It was a little bit different for me because I didn't do anything like talk about the things that are coming up. But I will be having a video coming up later this week of some of the things that we discussed last week that I went on and bought during my no-buy. So I'll kind of do like a little mini haul video of those items. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to your channel. Subscribe to my channel. If you are already subscribed, please make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I have a new video coming out. Have a great day, and don't let your day be a waste of makeup. Bye.